All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give our praise, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Harakak, Kodash, Barakatum. Double honor to the apostles and elders of the millstone, and to all documents across the globe, pushing the word truth and sincerity. I want to say Shalom. Sadai Nawa from the Great Millstone Camp, Chicago, with another lesson. Pardon me, Slakia. Just getting into what's been going on with the riffraff down there in downtown Chicago over the last, I believe, couple of weeks. As we all know the old adage here in Chicago, when it gets warm, the city turns to shit, man, And lately it's been a lot of flash mobs of young adults and teenagers flooding the streets of downtown with a bunch of riotous behavior, man. All right, this is really nothing new. Well, this particular thing is new, but they're running wild out here, man. They're out at all types of night on the trains and groups, on the CTA platforms and the buses, and they're just going around just terrorizing the people, man. And there's more people than there's cops, and we all know the shortage of police officers out here in Chicago. All right, that are leaving the force, and they can't replace them quick enough. So the mobs, and that's what I'm gonna call them, mobs. And hey, man, I'm with Esau on this one when he describes Jake as a mob and riots, and they call Esau gathering peaceful protest. Like you. Hey, but these are wild ass animals, man. These are fucking brute beasts living out here, man. All right, and yes, I get down on my people, man, because they're embarrassing. All right, they're just awful, man. And looking at the things they do, hopping on police cars and top of buses and twerking and urinating in public, putting their pants down and defecating in public, dressing scantily. All right, the men are dressing like females, and you just know what it is, man. This is America. This is Babylon. All right, and the Lord has really done a number on our people. Our people are getting shot. People are getting beat up. They're getting robbed. And I don't have any proof, but I wouldn't doubt that there's a lot of sexual assault going down there too, man. The kids are high off of drugs. They're toting guns. All right, and they're just out of order, man. They don't listen to anybody. But all that's scriptural and spiritual, and we're going to get to it. This is Isaiah 3:12. As for my people, children are their oppressors, and women rule over them. O my people, they would leave thee, cause thee to err, and destroy the way of thy paths, man. All right, and these children are somewhat in control of the city, man. They make to where people don't want to go out and enjoy the weather. All right, because Chicago, as bad as the reputation is, it's a very beautiful city, man. The downtown is very nice. The lakefront is very nice. There are the nightlife here is really it attracts a lot of tourists. There's a lot going on out here, man. But when you got a mob of kids running around, being loud, smoking weed everywhere, all right, it causes you to think twice about your safety, and is it really worth a night on the town to run into these damn mobs and these groups of reckless behavior acting kids, man? And the answer is no, because these kids are violent, they're impulsive and repulsive, all right, and they're very unpredictable, man. They have no reason in them. You cannot negotiate with them, all right? And here they say we don't negotiate with terrorists, and you really can't, man. These guys are they're incorrigible, man. All right? And a lot of them come from where? Single family homes, man. All right, single mother homes. You see, when you have, my fellas, get this, and this is not particularly about the NW, but she has a role to play in this, man. This is Sirach 3. It says, Sirach 3 and 9, it says, For the blessing of the father established the houses of children, but the curse of the mother rooteth out foundations. All right, you need a father in the house to enforce the laws of the land, man. You see? All right, the importance of a strong male figure in the household is very influential in the shaping of the character of their children. You see? Okay? And I'm not trying to toot my own horn here, but I grew up with both of my parents. All right? And the things that I did while they was there, the mischievous things I've done and all the trouble, the trouble that I got into, I could imagine if it was just my mom, because raising me, around 12 to 18 was, would have been really hard on my mom if it was just her. You see? So having my old man around really curtailed me from doing a lot of other things, man. Okay? And that's what our families are missing in the communities is a good, strong family structure, man. All right, because if you got weekend visits, where your child comes and visits you, and there's two sets of rules. You got rules at your mom's and rules at your dad's. And you try to instill in them certain things, morals and attitudes, and try to get them to understand responsibility. I'm not saying that mothers don't do this. This is not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is that there's a different set of a way of thinking, all right, and handling things that a man has with his children that differ from the mother in parenting, man. All right, and a lot of times, I've gone through it. I've seen people go through it where the child will be a certain way at the dad's, and they go back to the mom, and it's back to the same old thing. They just totally disregard your input on how their child should be raised. Some dads don't like their children wearing braids and hair weave at a young age, or getting their nails done, or wearing fake nails, or getting on the internet, or having a YouTube. You know what I mean? Just certain things that each parent has that they don't want their children to do, that the other parent allows them to do, which causes conflict. You see, and it causes confusion. That's I thought I'd make that point. This is Sirach 3, and you know what? That's it. That's it on that. Okay, so we're going to go back to Isaiah. It says, Isaiah 3 and 12, as for my people, children of their oppressors and women rule over them. Oh, my people, they which lead thee cause thee to err and destroy the way of thy paths. That goes all the way from the heads of Israel. When I say the heads of Israel, I mean the ones that are in the world, because all Israel are not Israel, but they're still Israelites. Going into your congressmen, like here in Chicago, we have Larry Beetlejuice. We call Larry Beetlejuice, or Uncle Larry. All right, Lori Lightfoot is the Chicago mayor, man. And they're a laughing stock, not only in America, man, but across the globe. Chicago has a 7% clearance rate on murders, man. All right, they're not answering 911 calls unless somebody's physically being hurt or life in danger at that moment. All right. So this place is it's a damn zoo, man. It's a zoo being ran by the animals, man. The Wisdom of Solomon. Wisdom of Solomon 4 and 6. It goes in Esau, but also it also goes with Jake because they're going to receive the same judgment. You 2/3 children, all right, the parents of these 2/3 children, these 2/3, the parents, the children, all right, hey, they're going to get fucking, in the words of Murphy, eviscerated, man. All right, they're going to get burnt with thermonuclear fire. They're going to go through all these judgments. All right, the dogs of tear, the sword. See, all these things are going to come upon this place Babylon, but also going to come on upon our people, man. All right, what's coming ahead? There's going to be a time that has never been, man. All right, you're going to see these little wicked ass kids getting popped off left and right, and you're seeing it, man. They're constantly getting shot down, gunned down here, gunned down there. You know? And everybody want to cry and hold up prom pictures, man, but your son out there at 3 in the morning with a little Ray T-Rail, you know, toting guns, robbing liquor stores, man. You see? These are Women Solomon 4 and 6. We'll start on 1. It says, better it is to have no children and to have virtue, for the memorial thereof is immortal, because it is known with the Most High and with men. You know, so sometimes it's better to be, let me get this. Take a note real quick. Right, man, you know, sometimes it's better that you don't have any kids, man. All right? And, you know, sometimes them kids be a distraction. You start putting them first, then you start putting the Lord second, and then you end up falling out, man. All right? But, hey, you know, it's a benefit to maintain your integrity and loyalty to y'all watching me out shy, all right, than to have a bunch of kids and don't have that virtue, all right? When it is present, men take example at it, and when it is gone, they desire it. It weareth the crown and triumpheth forever, having gotten the victory, striving for undefiled rewards, man. All right? And some people, you know, they, you know, someone wish they didn't have any kids, man. Some people wish, you know, I know at times, you know, and I thank the Lord for my kids, all right? But at times, you know, it's like an extra burden on my mind. You know, I may not be able to take care of them the way I want or do the things that I want to for them, and it bothers me, you know, as it does other brothers, all right? You know, but and we deal with the situation that we have and make the best of it. So when it is present, it's talking about virtue, right? When it is present, men take example at it, right, man? Because, you know, those who don't have kids, man, you know, are they can do more for the Lord, man. You know, they're not tied down with having to worry about taking care of extra miles to feed, clothes, you know, water, heat, crib, you know, school, doctor's visits, you see? When it's present, men take example at it, and when it's gone, they desire it. They weareth the crown and triumpheth forever, having gotten the victory, striving for undefiled rewards, man. But the multiplying brood of the ungodly shall not thrive, nor take deep rooting from bastard slips, nor lay any fast foundation. All right, let's talk about Esau, man. All right, but also these wicked ass 2/3 Israelites, man. I was reading an article, I believe it was in New Orleans, where this mom lost 3 children in a week. Three of her children died in a week, man. All the gun violence, man. You see? All right? And a lot of these men out here that are getting shot down and killed, all right? Um, some of them just very well could be the only son, all right, of the father, all right, that can carry on the name. But the Lord have it not so, man, you know? And also for Esau, man, like, hey, his kids are not going to prosper either, man. They're going to get cut off. After 1,000 years of serving hardcore slavery, they're going to get rooted out. We're going to gather them up, and we're going to burn them, man. There'll be no more remaining of the house of Esau, man. You see? Verse 5, the imperfect branches shall be broken off, the fruit unprofitable, not ripe to eat, yet meat for nothing. What comes to mind, man, in fact, Jeremiah 24, Jeremiah 24 and 2, because we read that, we just read that the imperfect branches shall be broken off, the fruit unprofitable, not ripe to eat, yea, meat for nothing. What came to my mind was this Jeremiah, man, all right, about the figs. All right, these man, let's just get it, man. Jeremiah 24 and 2 said, one basket had very good figs, even like the figs that are first ripe. And the other basket had very naughty figs, which could not be eaten, they were so bad. You know, and that's our, hey, and that's our children, man. That's our people. All right, the elect is mixed in with these 2/3. That's why the elect, right? That's why men of the Lord suffer of the same things as the wicked. Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. We were turning that. Hold the wisdom of Solomon. Write that down. Hold that. All right. Suffer straight things. Because the evil figs and the good figs, we're mingled together. All right. That's why we suffer the same things they suffer, but we know why. You see, we know why we're being stereotyped, because we got evil figs out there. All right, you got the kids out here committing all types of abominable and wicked acts. And even to some of these camps who promote that Yahweh Shai didn't do miracles, they deny the name. You see, the books of Paul, even gospel. All right, chariots. Arrows are not the missiles. Chariots are not in the scriptures. You see, those are evil figs. All right, this is 2 7:18. Nevertheless, the righteous shall suffer straight things and hope for the wide, but they have done wickedly, have suffered the straight things, yet shall not see the wide. You see, the good and evil figs are together, but the difference is the good figs have hope. We have hope at the end of this suffering. Hope of what? The hope of salvation. But the wicked, they don't have that hope. You see? So evil figs are not ripe. They're not good for nothing. You see? And that's the thing. So we're going to make a separation between the good figs and the evil figs, man. All right? It says, verse 3 says, then said the Lord unto me, what seest thou, Jeremiah? And I said, figs. The good figs very good, and the evil very evil. If they could be eaten, they were so evil, man. Hey, what you going to do with a bad fig, man? You're going to discard it. You're going to throw it away. You're going to trot it in underfoot. All right? And that's what's going to happen to 2/3 of our people, man. All right? The evil figs are going to get discarded. Hey, they're not good for nothing, man. You see? They're not good for nothing. Let's go back to with Solomon 4 and right, verse 5. So the imperfect branches shall be broken off, their fruit unprofitable, not ripe to eat, yet meat for nothing. For the children begotten of unlawful beds are witnesses of wickedness against their parents in their trial, man. You see? So when you see those big flash mobs and those those big gathering of these Israelite jigaboo babies, all right, disrupting the city with violence and recklessness and um, destruction. It just goes to show that their parents, all right, are wicked themselves. How do you know? How you not know your 14-year-old or 13-year-old are outside at 2 in the morning, all right, wearing cheeky butt shorts and halter tops, right, running around with guys with guns, man. How do you not know that? How do you not know where your children are? You see, a lot of this could be um, um, a lot of this could be taken care of if parents stepped up and played a more important role in establishing type of sense and correction and order in the homes, man. You see, but when you see a wicked ass kid, just know it's a wicked ass parent lurking around, man. All right, because none of the brothers I know kids are outside like that. None of them that I know. You see, and that's just a testimony against the wickedness of the parents, man. Is how your kid acts. And somebody say, oh well, he's grown or whatever. He can make his own decision. Yeah, but what do you establish? Matter of fact, let's get that real quick. To train up a child the way they should go, right? So where's the training? Proverbs 22:6. It says, train a child in the way he should go. When he is old, he will not depart from it, man. See, you're supposed to be establishing and nourishing our children up, all right, from day one. So they know how to conduct themselves out in public. So they know how to react to the word no or adversity. How to control their anger. How to show some compassion and mercy to other people, man. How to reason, how to communicate with other people without resorting to violence or a disrespectful tone. You see? When they say train up a child, it means in the law to the commandments because it says this. Um, um, so see, damn, what was it called? Damn, they lay down, wake up. Let me see. Nope. Let me see the word. Let me see. Try that. Um, mm, damn. Hold on. I gotta get it because it's very. Gotta put in this word. All right. I knew that was gonna happen. Was it Exodus or Deuteronomy? Salak, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to word it, but I know children in there. Southern Deuteronomy. Man, okay. Man, hold on. Right, here we go. Here we go. It's the water album. New in Deuteronomy. Right, because we read that Proverbs 22:6 where it says, train up a child in the way he should go. When he should go old, do not depart from it. Well, you train them up in the law, right? It says, this is Deuteronomy 6:5. It says, and thou shalt love the Lord thy power with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, with all thy might. And these words which I command thee this day shall be in thine heart. And thou shalt teach them diligently unto thy children, and shalt talk of them when thou sittest in thine house, when thou walkest by the way, when thou liest down, and when thou risest up. And thou shalt bind them for a sign upon thine hand, and they shall be as frontlets between thine eyes. And thou shalt write them upon the posts of thy house, and on thy gates. And it shall be, when the Lord thy power shall brought thee into the land which he hath swear unto thy fathers, to Abraham, Isaac, and to Jacob, to give thee great and goodly cities which thou buildest not. Right? But our job was to what? Teach it to our children diligently. What? The law, statutes, commandments of the Lord. All day, every day. So those moral standards are instilled in them. Those behaviors and manners and customs, all right, and the fear of the Lord is in them. See? Those kids you see out there doing those things, man, they don't fear the Lord. They wasn't trained up in the way that they should go. You see? And what makes it so bad, a lot of these moms, single moms, all right, some of them work, all right, those that work the overnight or whatever, then, you know, it may be a little bit harder for them to control their kids. But you got a lot of these kids whose parents be sitting at home all goddamn day, man. Sitting at home. Let their kids come and go where they want. Let them dress out, let them come out the house any old kind of way. Let them talk to you any old kind of way. You know, you try to have company day in there, getting smart with you in front of their company. Coming in the crib smelling like weed all day. You see, but you're just sitting in the crib, you know, on social media taking selfies all day, man. But our job is to what? Teach these children the law, statutes, commandments, and the ways and the customs of our people, man. Not this westernized democracy standard of living, man. You see? I ain't even want this to be this long. This is, man, all right? Okay, so we got that with Psalm 14. Let's go to Sirach 16. We're going to end it. Sirach 16. Sirach 16:1, it says, desire not a multitude of unprofitable children, neither delight in ungodly sons. Though they multiply, rejoice not in them, except the fear of the Lord be with them. Trust not thou in their life, neither respect their multitude, for one that is just is better than 1,000, and better it is to die without children than to have them that are ungodly, man. You see? You can't be rejoicing over these kids if they wicked, man. All right, just because the motherfucker shoot a ball, throw a ball, sing a hook, all right? Except he fear the Lord, except he has the fear of the Lord, hey, there's no reason for you to celebrate anything that he's doing. If he's not learning or she's not learning the way of the Lord, it's because you're not teaching them, because you don't know. You see? Just because your children, don't commit acts of violence, just because your children are not out there, does not make them godly, man. You see? And that's what our people got to understand. Just because your child gets straight A's at school and comes home every night, all right, come on, man. Comes home every night and doesn't give you any help, does not make them godly. You know, you letting these kids get tattoos all over their body, all over their face, living in your house. You see? They're with the alphabet groups. They don't see nothing wrong with the way the world is going now, man. You see? The scripture said, set a microphone in that sigh and cry, man. All right? The scripture also say, surely your oppression maketh the wise man mad, and the gift destroyeth the heart. See, people get these gifts and this sense of freedom and what's that sense of privilege. All right, that they don't think they have to do anything to earn those things, man. You know, you children have grown up with a sense of um, what's the word? I just said the word too. A sense of privilege, man. That no matter what I say, no matter what I do, no matter what I think, hey, I deserve this. I deserve to be rich. I deserve. But you haven't put in any work to deserve anything, man. It says, though they multiply, rejoice not in them, except the fear of the Lord be with them. Trust not thou in their life. Yeah, man. You got a lot of these kids, man, who do good grades, and they come home and do what they ask of you, right? Make it seem like they're doing okay. Behind closed doors, they're experimenting with heavy drugs. They're being promiscuous, doing all type of filthy things behind the doors, man, behind the scenes, man. All right. You get on television after your child and got smoked. You said, "Yo, he's a good kid, never been in any trouble." Just because he never been in trouble don't mean he hasn't done nothing. He just hasn't been caught. You see, but you know the friends he hang with, you know what type of family they come from, but you let him go out there and hang with them anyway. And he's caught up in their mess. All right, and he's gonna get the same judgment as if he was part of it, man. So trust not thou in their life, neither respect the multitude. Right, people think this, that it's not a badge of honor having a bunch of wicked ass kids, man. All right, you got 4 or 5 sons and three of them in jail. One's a Mo, another one died of a gang shootout. Or you got kids and they turn out to be moles, and one of them is 13 and pregnant. The other one's, it's just you know how it goes, man. Hey, we've seen it, man. And then we've seen when they grow up, you get incidences like down there in Millennium Park, man. The trust not thou in their life, neither respect the multitude. For one that is just is better than 1,000, and better it is to die without children than to have them that are ungodly. Right, man. These kids who, these parents who have these kids who are known gang members. You got some of them who are, those kids are sexual predators, and then hey, that's a shame for parents to have kids with a name like that, man. You see, it's a shame and a mark on the parents when their kids turn out to be degenerate, evil vines and evil figs. You see, you look on the news and your son's on the news for knocking an old lady out. She hit in her head just for her to take her iPhone. That's a shame. They got the boy's name pictured on TV with a full name, last name. Jaquan Kennedy from 99th and Sangamon or whatever, has reportedly or allegedly knocked 85-year-old Gwendolyn Brooks from the 35th block of, and hit her head, and he took her wallet, containing $3.24 in a venture pass. When that is in the paper and your friends and your neighbors see that, your church pastor see that, man, hey, that's not a good fit. That's a shame, man. Well, that one said, call Allah, y'all must be out shy. The honor to the apostles and the elders of the great millstone. And next time, Shalom and a Bible bar.